At 5:47 p.m. local time, Japan Airlines Flight 516 was set to land at Tokyo's Haneda airport, but little did the passengers know that they would meet with an unexpected crash. Flight 516, carrying 379 passengers, collided with a Coast Guard aircraft during its landing. The initial shockwave hit with the A350 hurtling along the runway, engulfed in flames after the collision. Tragically, the smaller Coast Guard plane, intended for delivering aid to earthquake victims, bore the brunt of the collision. 5 crew members lost their lives, and the pilot sustained serious injuries in the aftermath. As investigators work to solve the sequence of events that led to the collision, initial reports suggest that both planes were on the runway simultaneously, raising questions about the air traffic control procedures. JAL Flight 516 was given clearance to land. However, it is still unknown whether the Coast Guard plane had permission to stay on the tarmac. However, amidst the chaos and the danger, a miraculous story of survival emerged. Passengers and the crew on the JAL A350 executed a swift evacuation, hailed by the experts. The people on board navigated through a cabin filled with smoke, and the crew promptly deployed the right emergency exits as fire encircled them. All passengers remained calm and did not rush to open the overhead bins for their luggage, as that would have hampered the evacuation. Passengers recounted the terrifying minutes after the impact. Anton Debe, a 17-year-old passenger, described the chaos within the cabin, where smoke quickly filled the air. Passengers recollected a scene of panic, difficulty breathing, and throwing themselves on the ground as doors were opened to quickly evacuate the aircraft. The credit of the quick evacuation also goes to the strength of the Airbus A350. Composed of composite carbon fiber materials, the aircraft withstood the initial collision and ensuing fire, allowing for a brief window of time for the successful evacuation. Interestingly, the Airbus A350-900 aircrafts were recently bought by Air India and will soon be in commercial use in India too. Videos on social media captured the intensity of the blaze as firefighters battled to contain it, and the fuselage of the A350 eventually broke in two. What remains now is a burnt wreckage of JAL A350.